Friends, welcome back to my channel. I surprisingly have 3 different subscription boxes to unbox for the month of April. There were a couple of random things that I had that caught my eye, so I thought I'd go ahead and share them with you. The first one that I got is a Target box called All the Masks. Of course, couldn't resist. This was, I think, like a $5 or $6 sheet mask box, which I like the idea of Target moving more towards like category type boxes. Recently, I saw Walmart do something similar, and I do like the idea of that. I think it really does help target a certain audience, and you're not necessarily wasting or having to get products that you don't really want. So I'll go ahead and show you the contents of this. So in this box, we got 5 different masks that you could try out, and I was looking forward to trying out some of the ones from these different brands. The first one is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It's a hydrating hyaluronic acid mask. It's supposed to intensely quench skin, deeply hydrate, and leave skin supple and hydrated. I think this is really going to be interesting. It has what I like about it is it's also a 2-piece mask. I like the trend of more and more sheet masks becoming 2 pieces because I do find that it's hard to get it to lay or sit just right or fit in the right places. I definitely feel like when I'm using masks that come in 2 different layers or 2 different pieces, it definitely is easier to fit to my face. So definitely curious about this one. Then we have the K-Bella Multi-Mask Pack. This is essentially where you can multi-mask. They have one that's meant for your T-zone area, which is a charcoal mud mask. There's the Perfect, which is meant for your cheeks. It's the Super Berry mud mask. And then there's the Nourish, which is meant for your under eyes, and it's the coconut cream mask. I've never seen multi-masking explained in this way. I think it's a smart way to market it because, again, I see all the time on Instagram and YouTube, people are doing 8 different masks, but they don't necessarily have one just buy this one and done multi-masking step. I think this is a cool way to market it. I don't know if I'll try it out exactly like this, but we'll see. Then there's the Mask Bar Luminizing Charcoal Peel Off Mask. This is detoxifying and purifying. I'm curious to try this brand. I haven't tried this particular brand before. Then there's the Yes to Carrots Nutrition Boosting for Depleted Skin Vitamin Enriched Kale Paper Mask. I do like the Yes to Charcoal Mask, so that would be an interesting one to try. And then lastly, there's the St. Ives Soothing Sheet Mask Oatmeal. It's supposed to gently soothe for soft, supple skin. I definitely do like soothing or aloe-based sheet masks, so I'm sure this one will be a nice one to try out. They also included a couple of coupons. This is the $1 off St. Ives Facial Care, so you could be able to use it on a St. Ives sheet mask, which would be nice. And then they gave a little card in here to explain it, so pretty happy with this. Don't regret the $7 at all. Next up, I got a Boxycharm. I was really intrigued to get a Boxycharm because they were going to be putting a ColourPop palette in here. And I'm so on the fence. I want to try a ColourPop palette. I tried one earlier this year, which I ended up returning because I didn't think it was worth the money. But I can never seem to pull the trigger on one. So I thought I'll just leave it up into the hands of, Boxycharm to see what we get. And it's going to be very funny when you see the one that I ended up with. But this box was kind of a miss for me. The first thing in here is the Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner. It's a pore purifying mask, which I am looking forward to using. I do like a lot of the Dr. Brandt skincare that I get. I just don't ever buy it because it's wicked pricey. But you guys know I love me a good mask, and it's pore purifying, which is really what my skin needs, especially this time of year. I tend to get a little bit oilier because it starts to get really muggy out, which doesn't help my skin. Then we got the Adesi High Definition Liquid Lipstick, which I always get nervous about lip products in general because I feel like they're never the right tone. I don't know what the shade of this is, but it is just too dark nudish, dark beigey for my skin tone. So I'll see if my sister wants this, and if not, I'll probably end up just pitching it because it's not a lip color for me. We also got a brow product, which I don't do anything to my brows. It's in the shade Brown Hair 02, so I'll leave this packaged and probably put it in a giveaway for one of you guys who do actually do your brows. And then we got the Tarte's Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter, which I had a sample of this and I actually decluttered it. We're 0 for 3 out of 4 products, but this I'm also going to keep for a giveaway because I didn't like it doesn't mean somebody else won't. So stay tuned for an upcoming giveaway for that, because we've had a huge jump in subscribers, PS, which thank you. I been getting emails once a month from YouTube. It's like a new thing that they're starting. And I think in the month of April, they said that I had 83 new subscribers, which that's a huge jump. So thank you for those of you that are new, or those of you that are my OGs. Like, that's really exciting. So I do want to do a giveaway to like celebrate that accomplishment. The last thing that we have in my Boxycharm, which again will feel ironic, it is the ColourPop Golden State of Mind. This is the only palette that I have purchased before from Sephora, and I returned it because I felt like for $20 I just didn't like it enough. It's really beautiful when you look at it, but it is mostly like what I like to call pressed glitters. I will keep this. I'm not going to give it away, and I will probably find a use for it. But, you know, it's not the palette that I would have wanted per se, just because I've already been there, done that. But it's just meant to be, I guess. The Golden State of Mind and I are just meant to be together. So out of all the products, I definitely feel like these two are the best ones that I got. But to not like 3 out of the 5 products is a little bit tough on the wallet, but that's okay. You sometimes have to roll the dice when you buy a subscription box. The last box that I have is my Fortune Cookie Soap box of the month, which is the Infinity Wars box. A few of you have asked me if I was going to get this. Of course, this is like my favorite franchise. I won't spoil anything because Thanos demands my silence, but movie was amazing. I'll probably see it at least 2 more times in theaters because I'm just that person, and Guardians of the Galaxy was like on the forefront of that movie, and that is all I want in life. But the theme was technically called Assemble, and I'll show you guys the products that it came with. I also did place an order when they released the collection on the day the movie came out, because there were some scents in the collection they didn't include in here that I was intrigued by. So the first thing that we got was the Suit Up Body Wash. This packaging, so adorable. Sadly, the scent of this, not my favorite. It's kind of just like almost like a generic scent. Like, it doesn't really win me over. According to the card, there is lemon zest, grapefruit, and purple flowers in here. I think it's kind of like the citrusy note that I'm not the biggest fan of when it comes to shower gel. Then we got a Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. body spray, which I'll probably end up using as a room spray. This has black cherry, white sandalwood, and lily of the valley. I feel like this is this to me is like a nana scent, not necessarily a scent that I want to have on my body, so that's why it's probably going to become a room spray, which is fine because I don't have any more in my hoarding closet, so it doesn't bother me to have things now become sprays. Then there was the I Am Iron Man vegetable deodorant. Oh, yeah. This one does smell a little manly, but I like it. This has basil and rice flower perfume in it, which is a really interesting combo. I have not found their deodorants to be the most effective for me, but maybe this will be the one because I do like that they play around with scents with things with their deodorants. The next thing that we got was the Smash Bath Bomb Crumbles. I think this is a really fun way to do bath bombs where you get to decide how much you want to have in here, and the scent of this, oh, so good. I bought a hand soap in this scent because I really wanted it and I didn't want to just buy more body care. In here we have Juicy, Lychee, Water Lily, and Sea Salt, which, whew, fan of that combination, big fan of this. They also included a solid perfume, which I have never tried a solid perfume before. I don't really know how you like put it on. I have to read the instructions a bit more. I do like the scent of this, but I can only imagine how long it will take to use an entire solid perfume. This is in the scent Trickster, which has vanilla, rosewood, patchouli, and a touch of lavender. I feel like I can't go a month with one of these boxes where they don't try to include patchouli in some way. I feel like it's like one of their favorite scents to put in these boxes. Then we have the Cap Aloe Me Whipped Cream. I love this stuff, especially for the summer months because you get like that nice refreshing aloe in there with the moisturization of the lotion, so it's perfect when you've been out in the sun or you get a sunburn. This is a fruity scent, which I like. They include in here, it has lemonade and ripe strawberries, which, can you get more American than that? You cannot. And the last thing they put in here was the God of Thunder Coffee Body Polish. I have tried coffee polishes before, and I do agree that they are really effective, but I just don't love the scent of coffee. I have a couple in my hoarding closet, and now I have this one. I need to make a real effort to use them up just because they're not my favorite scents, but I do think this is a really generous exfoliator to give us. So those are the 3 different boxes that I have for you for the month of April. I'm definitely going to cool it on the Fortune Cookie soap boxes. I'm pretty sure if I have figured out the skip system well enough that I have skipped for the next couple of months. But if a theme comes up that I really like this one, I will buy into it. Same thing with Boxycharm. I wasn't super keen on Boxycharm enough to want to get it again. I don't know if I canceled in time though, so you might see it pop up, but we'll see. That is it for me. If you have gotten any boxes lately, let me know in the comments below, because I feel like unboxing videos and subscription boxes have kind of been on like the dying end of things, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Curious to hear your thoughts, but I'll talk to you in the next video real soon. Bye.